Isaiah 50:10-11. Who among you fears the Lord and obeys the voice of his servant? Let him who walks in darkness and has no light trust in the name of the Lord and rely on his God. 11. Behold, all you who kindle a fire, who equip yourselves with burning torches. Walk by the light of your fire and by the torches that you have kindled. This you have from my hand, you shall lie down in torment. Who among you who fears the Lord obeys the voice of his servant? This question then goes out, and anytime there's a question in the word, it's a question of not for the Lord to learn, but for his people, and for us to know the position of our hearts before the Lord. It's a place of always saying, usually many times, of saying, oh, this is where my heart's at. It's like when the Lord asked, where's Adam? Where are you, Adam? He wasn't saying, I don't know where you are. God is omniscient. He's all-knowing. He's basically confronting Adam with the rebellion in his heart. And so anytime there's a question like this, it questions us. It shows us the position of our heart. And then the invitation comes next in verse 10. Let him who walks in darkness and has no light trust in the name of the Lord and rely on God. What I love about the Lord is that if our heart is revealed in darkness and has no light, which is the revelation of God, he invites us into revelation. Trust in the name of the Lord and rely on his God. Almost seems too easy, but that's what it is. It's that easy. Start to trust in the name of the Lord. But then verse 11 shows us really how confident God is in who he is, that he challenges anyone who has made their own way. Behold, all you who kindle a fire, who equip yourselves with burning torches. Walk by the light of your fire and by the torches that you have kindled. He's saying, look, if you've tried to make your own way, if you've tried to do your own thing, and you've lit not only a fire, but you have a torch is something that's mobile, that will guide you, that you're being guided by your own thoughts. You're being guided sometimes even by your own religion. You're guided by your own idol. You're guided by your own personality, your own pursuits, your own. It's your own. You who kindle fire, who equip yourselves. He says, well, okay, walk by that fire. See what happens. And by the torches that you have kindled. Okay, you want to invest in yourself in the sense of not including me, then you can walk. But look what happens. He says, this you have from my hand. You shall lie down in torment. It's interesting because in Isaiah 40s, up to this point, God many times, and there's a lot of rebukes, but there's also a lot of places where it's God saying, I'm going to bless you, Israel. I'm going to do something awesome in your life. But he's saying to those who have tried to make their own way, do their own thing, he said, no longer am I a God of blessing to you, but I will be a God of torment. You shall lie down in torment. This you will have from my hand. This hand that is a hand of blessing will now become a hand of torment to those who try to kindle their own fire. And so what we do is we come back and we say, okay, even my fire is darkness. So I need to repent and turn and trust in the name of the Lord and rely on God. And if I can do that, this is the one who fears the Lord. This is the one who will walk in obedience to the voice of God. And so I just encourage you today, if there's areas where you have kindled a fire, you've equipped your own torch, release those places. Even if things are going well in the natural, release those places, because in the end it will lead to torment. Come into the place of trusting in the Lord. All right, God bless.